Alright guys, so the Hornets just got done playing against the 76ers. 76ers looking pretty good. They're looking like they could be a formidable opponent once the playoffs start. And then the Hornets are doing okay for the year, considering the players that they got. Kemba Walker, I think, just recently passed like the all-time scoring list for the Hornets. So they got a good set of players. They just need more talent around those players. The Hornets just don't have enough talent right now to be considered, one of the better teams in the league. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about today. What we're here to talk about is LeBron James passing Michael Jordan's record and where Michael Jordan ranks LeBron James in terms of who is the greatest of all time. Now, what I want to ask you guys is, who do you feel is the best player of all time? Is it going to be Kobe Bryant? Is it LeBron James? Is it Michael Jordan? Who do you guys think is the best? I mean, is it Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving? You can say whoever you want. I just want to know who you guys feel is the best player and why you think that player is the best player to ever play the game. So, anyways, man, the whole debate about LeBron only having 3 rings, in my opinion, is kind of bogus. And that's a debate that a lot of people use, including other NBA players, to try to kind of like knock LeBron's pedigree down. So they say, well, he's, 3 for 5 in the finals and he's only got 3 rings. And other people will say, well, Michael Jordan's, 6-0 in the finals and he's got 6 rings. So I'm going to pick Michael Jordan over LeBron. But you're not counting the fact that these two played in a different era. Michael Jordan's era, it doesn't matter which way you look at it, is definitely easier than this era. Now, yeah, they used to be able to bump into each other and actually, go out there and play basketball without like someone flopping around, and claiming they were hit and all kinds of other stuff. But you got to think that the talent back then wasn't near as good as the talent now. That's just how it is in every sport. I still don't understand why people think that the talent, 30 years ago is better than the talent today, because it can't be. It's impossible. Like, sports don't regress, they evolve. You look at MMA fighters from the first couple of MMA matches in the UFC, they're not even close to as good as the people today. It's just, that's how it is. It's not saying that they wouldn't be great if they played in this era. It's just saying that back then, the talent wasn't as good as it is today. In 30 years from now, there's going to be more talented players than in this era. That's just how it is. So anyways, LeBron James is playing in a very talented era with a bunch of super teams and a bunch of just different stuff that Michael Jordan never really had to face. Now, with that being said, I want to read you guys a quote about where Michael Jordan would rank LeBron James. And from what I believe, this looks like a credible source. I see them all the time. They're always posting information, so it should be pretty credible. Anyways, it says, would I rank LeBron over Kobe in terms of best of all time? No. There's something about 5 that beats 3. Now, he may be better than that, but Kobe won 5 championships. LeBron won 3. So basically, he's saying he ranks Kobe over LeBron James because LeBron only got 3 rings. So essentially, what that means is he would also rank himself over LeBron because he's got 6 and LeBron has only got 3. So he's kind of looking at the rings and saying, well, both are great players, but because Kobe has 5 rings, I got to rank Kobe over LeBron. Now, if LeBron wins another 2 rings, it's up to debate as far as like who he's going to rank higher and what's going to go on there. But in my opinion, the rings are only a small portion of how you rank a player. You got to look at points, assists, you got to look at what the teams did. You just got to look at the overall picture. You can't just look at one stat and say, well, doesn't have as many rings, so he ain't as good. It doesn't work like that. So anyways, I just wanted to talk about this today, see what you guys thought. Also see what you guys thought of the game that went on today. Just kind of wanted to know what you guys thought. Other than that, that is all I got for today's video. So stay fresh. I'm out. Peace.
Alright, what's up everybody? What we're going to talk about today is 5 things about LeBron James that you don't know about, maybe considered a secret. You can call it what you want to. But we'll go with number 1. It happens to be with LeBron James, and it involves the Olive Garden. I was victim of this situation, if that's what you want to call it. But anyhow, he comes into the Olive Garden with his mother, his whole entourage of people, cousins, nephews, grandmas, you name it, they were there, and announces that he's gonna foot the bill for everyone. Well, let me tell you what. When it came time to pay, and we go to get out of there, I end up paying for my own bill. So you tell me, where is it that he said he was going to do that? I mean, you ask me, that's pretty twisted. I mean, I could see if he didn't say he was going to do that. I didn't expect him to pay our bill, but if you're going to say you're going to do something, you better do it. That's how I feel about it. So, think what you think of it. But that's definitely something that not most people know about him. And I guess number 2 would be, you know what, before I even say number 2, let me just let everyone know that I'm from Akron. So the things that I'm telling you are things that I know, right from personal experience. And that being said, number 2 would fall under the fact that he plays for Cleveland, but yet I've seen him walk around town and everywhere else with jerseys from other teams. Now, here's how I feel. I've seen actors and, athletes wear other team logos and whether it be a hat or a shirt, whatever. But if you're a current player, you're playing for a team, how in the hell you gonna wear a jersey from 2 other teams? I've seen them with the Heat, the Lakers. I mean, come on. I mean, what's he trying to say about, by wearing them? Is that just, him wearing that jersey for the hell of it? Or is he trying to say something? I mean, granted, the Lakers jersey was a Magic Johnson, but it still just seems a little weird to me that he does that. I don't know if anyone else has seen him wearing that kind of stuff, but it's there. He's done it. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. And I'll go with number 3 here, just rolling right along. Number 3 would be that he's got that big contract, that big deal with Nike, right? So I'm thinking, and maybe some of you are thinking different than me, but I'm thinking if you got a Nike deal, that should all you be wearing. Sporting your shoe, the brand that supports you. That's how I feel. But anyhow, he's even done it in a game. And I don't know that anyone's even talked about it, but I've seen wearing the old Ewans. I'm talking the ones with the pump on the tongue, and they're made by who? Reebok. They're not made by Nike. They're made by Reebok. So you see what I'm saying? He's supposed to be Nike, but he's wearing Reebok. It just don't make sense. Where's the justice? I guess it is what it is, right? What can we do about it but talk about it, bitch about it, comment about it, and I guess move on to the next one, which would be good old number 4. Number 4 would definitely fall under the category of what his favorite sport is, because I was kind of shocked, I guess, but you hear about athletes that play a sport and their favorite sport's something else, but this one here, I gotta tell you, this one takes the cake, buddy. Matter of fact, he thought he was so good at the sport, he could beat a famous athlete in this particular sport I'm talking about, and he ended up getting his butt whooped. I'm talking whooped up. And that sport is tennis. Yep, you heard me. I said tennis. I mean, talk about come on. Tennis of all sports, but you heard it from me. Right here, right now. Tennis. So does that mean that after he's tired from hoops, he's gonna go swing that freaking racket? I don't know. And last, not least, his favorite food. I mean, I gotta tell you, this one too is just like, come on. Because I'm sure that most of you have never heard anyone say that this is their favorite food. And you know, I've asked people what their favorite food is before. I've